Have you ever watched someone grind themselves into exhaustion, working double shifts, skipping meals, saying yes to everything, and still end up with nothing to show for it? Maybe that someone is you. You're not lazy, you're not unmotivated. You show up, you push through, you do what's asked. But month after month, your bank account stays the same, your stress grows, and that dream of freedom feels further away than ever. Here's the hard truth no one wants to admit. Hard work alone doesn't create wealth. Leverage does. And if you're trading hours for dollars with no path to scale, no ownership, and no real value creation, you're not building a future. You're renting your life out one day at a time. So ask yourself this: if your income stopped tomorrow, how long could you survive? And more importantly, what have you built that would keep generating value even while you sleep? If the answer is nothing, it's not your fault, it's your model. Today, we're breaking down why most people stay broke even when they work hard, and how to shift from effort-based survival to leverage-driven freedom. We'll cover 3 core ideas. 1. The brutal difference between effort and leverage. 2. Why value creation, not time spent, determines your income. 3. How to start building scalable income even if you're starting from zero. This isn't about blaming, it's about awakening, because you weren't born to be a cog, you were born to create. Now, before we go deeper, welcome, not with polish, but with honesty. If you're watching this, it means part of you knows the current path isn't working. You're tired of being rewarded for obedience instead of impact. That awareness, that's your first spark of real freedom. And if you want more raw, no-fluff conversations like this on building real wealth, not just busyness, hit subscribe on Elevate Your Daily. We're here for the builders, the thinkers, the ones ready to stop trading time for pennies. All right, let's talk about why hard work isn't enough and what actually moves the needle. Part 1. Effort versus leverage, the invisible divide. Most people believe work harder equals earn more. But look around, the hardest working people are often the poorest. Why? Because effort without leverage is linear. You trade 1 hour for $1. No matter how many hours you add, your ceiling stays low. Leverage, on the other hand, is exponential. It's using systems, skills, or assets to multiply your output without multiplying your time. Examples: an employee writes a report, gets paid once. An ebook sells 10,000 times. A freelancer trades hours, capped income. A consultant builds a course, earns while they sleep. The difference isn't work ethic, it's architecture. Leverage comes in many forms: capital, money working for you, investments, businesses; technology, tools that amplify output like AI, software, automation; audience, people who trust you and buy from you repeatedly; intellectual property, content, courses, code that scales infinitely. But here's the catch: leverage requires upfront investment of time, learning, or risk, so most avoid it because it's uncertain, so they stay in the safety of linear effort and wonder why they're stuck. Ask yourself, am I building something that lasts beyond today's shift? If not, you're not behind, you're just operating on an outdated script. Part 2. Value creation, the real currency of wealth. Money doesn't follow effort, it follows perceived value. You can work 80 hours a week cleaning offices and be underpaid, or you can solve one critical problem for a business and earn 6 figures. Why? Because wealth flows to those who remove friction, solve pain, or create desire at scale. Your income isn't determined by how tired you are. It's determined by how many people you serve, how deeply you solve their problem, and how uniquely you deliver it. This is why 2 people with the same job title earn wildly different incomes. One does the minimum, the other asks, how can I make my boss's life easier? How can I save this company money? How can I become irreplaceable? That mindset shift from task doer to value creator is everything.
And in 2026, with AI handling routine tasks, human value lies in judgment, creativity, and relationship building. So stop asking, what can I do? Start asking, what problem can I own? Because the market doesn't pay for hours, it pays for outcomes. Part 3. Income scaling, building beyond the hourly trap. If your income stops when you stop working, you don't have wealth, you have a job. Real financial freedom comes from scalable income streams, sources that grow without requiring proportional increases in your time. You don't need millions to start, you need one scalable asset. Here's how to begin, even if you're employed full-time. Option 1. Productize your knowledge. What do you know that others struggle with? Turn it into a guide, template, or mini course and sell it on Etsy, Gumroad, or LinkedIn. Option 2. Build in public. Share your journey, lessons, or insights online, not to chase fame, but to attract opportunities. Over time, your audience becomes your leverage. Option 3. Invest in learning high-leverage skills. Sales, writing, coding, design, marketing. Skills that let you create value remotely and repeatedly. Spend 30 minutes a day mastering one. Option 4. Own equity, not just effort. If you're in a company, ask for profit sharing or project ownership. If you freelance, retain rights to your work so you can resell it or repurpose it. The goal isn't to quit your job tomorrow, it's to build something that eventually replaces it. Start small, 1 hour a day, one project, one skill. But start. Putting it all together. Working hard is honorable, but working smart with leverage, value, and scalability is how you break free. You don't need to hustle more, you need to redirect your energy towards what compounds. Stop measuring your worth by hours logged, start measuring it by problems solved. Stop waiting for a raise based on tenure, start creating value so undeniable they can't afford to lose you, or you won't need them. And stop believing that poverty is your destiny because you weren't born rich. Wealth isn't inherited, it's built by ordinary people who chose leverage over labor. So tonight, ask yourself, what's one small step I can take tomorrow to create value beyond my shift? Then take it. And if this hit home, if it felt less like criticism and more like a roadmap, do me a favor, hit subscribe on Elevate Your Daily. We're building a community of people who refuse to stay trapped in the hourly grind, who are learning to build assets, not just effort. You weren't meant to just survive. You were meant to thrive on your terms. Now go build something that outlives your shift.